Hey guys, it's Nathan. Welcome back to day 131 of 1 Year with Me. I won't lie, today was terrible. Today was not a good day. Started off really early this morning. Got into a very big argument, disagreement, whatever you want to call it, with a friend of mine, and that was not a good way to start the day. Ended a little bit before I would have liked it to, but what was said was between me and him. I won't go into it here. So, but, like, still, it puts kind of a sour start to your day, like, no matter what happens, like. And then I woke up to go to work, and when we were at work, this weird thing happened in the morning where, like, these two girls came in. One of them ordered a sandwich on gluten-free bread, and one of them ordered a sandwich on sourdough, which, like, I always ask, like, what kind of bread do you want? Like, that's just our practice. And the one said gluten-free, the one said sourdough. And in the translation somewhere, we didn't make the one sandwich on gluten-free bread, and she, like, came up saying, like, was this on gluten-free bread? Because, like, I'm feeling kind of weird, and I have an allergy to gluten, and it was like, well, that's not good. And, like, we all felt, like, terrible about it. It was just like, well, like, we're honestly sorry, like, we don't know where that got lost, like. And then, later on, like, the dad came in and was, like, super pissed about it. And, like, understandable, like, we messed up at some point. But he was just being, like, a dick about it the entire time. Like, all he was doing was just yelling at our manager, and that was not fair to Chris or to anybody. Like, it wasn't fair. It really wasn't. And, like, I don't really know what else we can do about it, like, to be completely honest. So Chris just kind of tried to set things right, and then we sent them on. I think they left. I don't know if we told them to leave or if they left. I think they left, but that was not a good morning. Mainly because, like, I took the order, so it was like I felt like it was my fault. And I know I made one of the sandwiches. I don't know if I made that one or not, but if I did, like, that makes me feel even worse about it. Like, it's not a good place to be in. I swear to God, though, after that, like, literally every few people, we would get that one guy. Like, it was just constant not nice people today, and I just couldn't deal with it. I will say, though, the day wasn't totally terrible, because after I came home and I went back to Blue Box later, I got to play some Trivia Mayhem, owned, and a bunch of Star Wars questions. Didn't lose this time. I didn't win either, but I didn't come in dead last. And then we watched Doctor Who, which was Before the Flood. It's the second part of a two-parter, and it was awesome, mainly because it deals with the whole causal loop bootstrap paradox thing, which, for those who don't know, is like, well, let's say you know something in the past, and when you you don't remember where you know it from, but in the future you go back in time and tell yourself that information. Like, that's a terrible example, but, like, the example that they use is, like, if Beethoven exists in the past and somebody in the future is a fan of them, right? They take something that Beethoven wrote, like Beethoven's Fifth or something, and they go back in time and they give they give the notes to Beethoven to actually play. So technically, Beethoven didn't write Beethoven's Fifth because you gave it to him, but he, like, it's so weird, like, trying to explain it. Basically, like, something in the future is the direct cause of something that happens in the past, which is then the cause of that thing happening in the future. And it creates a loop where you can't break it. It just constantly, like, it keeps going. And they address that in this episode, and, like, how that works, I guess, a little bit. And it's really fun to play with. And they did an awesome version of the Doctor Who theme on guitar. It was Peter Capaldi, and it was absolutely fantastic. It's my favorite version of the theme song now. So, and the Cubs won, so it's 1-1 in the series right now in the NL Division Series. They're going to play at Wrigley on Monday, and then on Tuesday, I believe. It's either Monday and Tuesday or Monday and Wednesday, I don't remember. But, yeah, go bring home the dubs. So, I honestly really do hope that the Cubs win. I want to see them go to that freaking World Series, man. That'd be the craziest. So, I think, honestly, the Cardinals are probably going to be their hardest matchup until they get there, at least. So, I don't know, a long ways away, but, yeah, today was a mixed bag, let's just say. It was not the greatest, but definitely not the worst. I will say I've had days that are worse than this, but it's going to take me a little while to calm down and get over stuff, which is why I'm glad I just have tomorrow off. So I think I'm just going to get this edited and for once actually head to bed on time. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please subscribe to follow the journey, and check me out on Facebook if you want to keep up. And like always, I'll see you guys tomorrow.